In this video we are turning this pillow, yes, it's a pillow, to a more beautiful pillow. Hi guys, my name is Damie. Welcome to my channel. And I made this pillow years ago. Actually, on this channel I documented the whole process. I'll put the link to the video down below. But over the years, Otiwa look very somehow. The zip has worn out. I thought, okay, it's time for a refresh. So this is the fabric we're going to be using. It's Adire. And yeah, so I thought I'm going to give it a refresh, use this beautiful fabric and make a beautiful pillow. Here I was really contemplating, do I want to make the pillow just the black side, or do I want the pink side? You know, life can be some tough decisions to make in life. Let's get straight into some of the things you would be needing for this tutorial. First off, you'll be needing your tape roll. Then of course you need a scissors. I didn't show it here, but you need matching thread. And finally, your sewing machine. Any type of sewing machine would work for this tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is measure your pillow. If you already have a pillow, measure your pillow. And upon measuring, I found out that my pillow was 12 inches by 12 inches, although it was not 12 inches. I now said, how can I be measuring with pillowcase? So I removed the pillowcase, and then here's the pillow that we made years ago, and then measured it, and it was exactly 12 inches by 12 inches, a perfect square. Okay, so now we're spreading out the fabric and we're going to cut 12 inches. We're not cutting 12 inches, we're going to put a little extra allowance, seam allowance. So we're using 2 inches for the seam allowance, so we're going to be measuring 14 inches by 14 inches. If your pillow is 16 inches, if your pillow is a 16-inch pillow, put your 2 inches allowance, that's 18 inches. Always remember 2 inches. You can put 1, but because I later made a little bit of design at the end, I decided to do 2 inches pillow. So yeah, I decided, you know what, I eat my cake and have it. I decided to make the pillow the black side and the pink side. I mean, who says I can't have a double-sided pillow? So here we're measuring. Also, I forgot to mention that you need a tailor's chalk, because you want to mark out or map out the design that you'd be doing, or where you would cut.
You did my mind for morning, I want to sleep in the evening. God, it's you I'm seeing, even when I'm dreaming. Maybe I just
with your tailor's chalk. So I'm measuring 14 inches by 14 inches, and with the chalk there, I'm marking it out, trying to make a perfect line.
Wanna make sure say you day okay. And when I lay up by myself, all I do is
okay. So we're tracing that down vertically, depending on how you're watching it. And then the next one, we're going to trace it out horizontally to make a perfect square. I later realized that I did not cut the fabric properly. That's why the square is looking like parallelogram, but it's a square. I promise you, it is a square. All right, after this, you're going to take your scissors and just snip through. All right, quick question, guys. What are you watching on Netflix? What is the movie you are watching? I need movie recommendations down below. If you've watched it to this place, just drop a comment down below and tell me what you are watching. Even if it's not on Netflix, if it's on Prime, if it's on Hulu, wherever you are watching a movie, please. I like scary movies and romantic movies, yeah. Okay, using that first pattern, we're just going to place it on the second one. No need to measure 14 inches again. Just place it on your second fabric and then cut around the fabric. Be careful not to cut the fabric. Can you see what I'm doing? Just like that, cut around the fabric. All right, so we're just going to cut down the second side as well, and we are done. This is super easy and super simple to do. So what you want to do now is place right sides facing each other. I'm trying to figure out the right side, because sometimes these fabrics, they can be very confusing. Right sides facing each other, and then we're going to take these over to the sewing machine. Do you call it sewing machine or sewing machine? I don't know why I thought to say that. Okay, so we're using the black sewing machine. If you're in Nigeria, you know this machine. I was looking for this machine on Amazon, couldn't find it. I don't know why I was looking for it. Anyway, so you're just going to sew 3 sides around. We use this machine because there's no light. What's light in Nigeria? It don't exist. By the way, my next tutorial I actually use an electric machine, just in case you see me using it. It's generator that we use for that one. So you're going to sew all sides. Not all sides, so you're going to sew 3 sides around and then leave one side open, because we want to put our pillowcase through. because, well, no, you don't have to open one side. I just wanted to make it easy for myself, because I'm not about that hard life. You can leave like 5 inches open or 3 inches if you can squeeze your pillow through. But why do you want to suffer yourself? So you're going to, can you see how I'm doing it? Leave the needle inside, turn it around, and then stitch down. I'm trying to make this tutorial as beginner friendly as possible. Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to make this very beginner friendly. If not, I'll just cut it. But I believe that, we have to, yeah. I don't know. I think my mosquito was biting me there. Anyway, so and then when we are done sewing, we're going to, of course, make sure you double stitch when you get to any corners. We're going to snip off the edges, any edge that we sew. Edge tabaron, I'ma snip it off in triangle, and the reason is so that we can flip it inside out, and that side will come out looking neat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it inside out. That's why I said it's important for you to make sure it is right sides facing each other. If you do it the wrong way, you'll have OD on the outside. So just turn it inside out like that. Very simple. And if it's not making a sharp edge, you can just use the blunt item, maybe like a screwdriver or a scissors, the edge, so you don't poke it out. Just poke it out a little to make it sharp on the outside.
Because you blow my mind, girl, you know my.
Can you see our pillow is forming? Is what is forming? She pillow is killing. Now we're going to take our pillow that we took, gonna stuff it inside. Stuff it. Yes, how you stuff your chicken, because Thanksgiving is coming. Alright? So we're going to stuff it inside, and then we're going to close up the last opening. Imagine you have to do this through a 5-inch space. You have to squeeze it. So let me show you how we're doing this. Because we're not using a zip and we want to mask it, you don't want it looking rough, you're going to fold it inside, just like how I'm showing you. Fold it sinu, and then we're going to top stitch that. I'm going to show you with a close-up video on the sewing machine. I'm stuffing the pillow inside so I don't sew over the pillow. You don't want to sew over the pillow. That's why we need that extra 2 inches to make sure that we have enough room for our pillow to thrive, for our pillow to move. Now onto the sewing machine. Can you see? Maintaining that inner fold, we're top stitching. Be very careful if you're doing this for the first time. It's easy for the fabric to shift. It's okay if you make mistakes. You can always take it out and do it again, because it's your own pillow. Any mistake is a style. Any akose is a style. So we're just going to sew that over, or sew over the fold.
Girl, you know my love is your love, baby. She don't wanna Gucci back or the Fendi. Girl, you give me butterflies in my belly. Oh Lord, girl, you know my love is your love, baby. If my water's drowning, baby, would you save me? Girl, you give me butterflies in my belly, in my belly. My love is crazy, your love is crazy. You're amazing.
To mask it, I decided I'm going to sew the other side, so that that thing online where they say don't let them know your next move, so nobody will know where did we actually close this thing. You will not know. So I decided to just do a top stitch on the other side. You could do a top stitch on all 4 sides. I was like, I beg, life is not that deep. And that's how we make our double-sided pillow, looking gorgeous, looking beautiful. Of course, you can put this in like your living room as an accent piece. You can gift this to somebody. You can have it in your bedroom. Just have it looking good. Remember to cut off all excess threads, because we do need sewing over here. Thank you for watching. Come back for another tutorial. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe down below, and I would love to hear from you. I would love to see your pictures and your recreations when you sew this pillow. So tag me online at Damie's Diary. Come here, subscribe, check out some other videos, and I would love to see you again next week. If you've not seen the video on how I made this pillow, check it out right now. It's showing on the screen, or you can check it out in the description box. Thank you guys.